Everybody, Missy Lilje here with Introduction to Dance Session 11. And today we'll be doing an introduction for Chapter 8 of our beautiful text, Studying Dance Cultures Around the World by Dr. Peggy Visicaro. So I think Chapter 8 is really important because it starts to unpack the damage that can be done when perspectives that hold systemic power judge harshly on other dance cultures specifically. So, there are multiple ways to label and categorize dances. There's social dances and folk dances and concert dances and competitive dances and, lots of different ways that we can categorize. We can use different identification tags to organize and manage the dance info that's coming into our brains. But, of course, all of that organization and management of the dance information completely depends on our own perspective. And there is a danger zone. If our perspective is coming from a place of systemic power with our own value system, there is the danger that we can contribute to derogatory views towards other people's dances. And that can cause damage. Or it can exacerbate inequities that already exist. So I think it's important to see what we can do to avoid that. Also, we need to critically assess the media's representations, which often encourage sweeping generalizations and stereotypes, of course. In every case, the best formula is to study dances by using context-specific labels and categories. This gives us a chance to create equality for dancers and dance events everywhere. I'll give you an example. One time I was on a panel. I was a judge on a panel that was judging choreography. And this was generally known to be a competition where I was a judge that was about concert modern dance or concert contemporary dance. But it didn't explicitly say that anywhere. So one year we got a submission that was like a classical Indian dance. And I remember thinking, oh, I don't have any experience with classical Indian dance. I don't know how to judge this dance. I was thinking that in my head. Another judge that was sitting on the panel with me started judging that dance from the lens of concert modern dance. And that judge was saying things like, oh, well, they're not changing their facings. They're not using the whole space. The movement vocabulary is limited. But really, she was looking at it from a lens of concert contemporary dance or concert modern dance. And actually, there was a whole other set of principles and values to judge that dance upon. I'm not sure that concert modern dance had enough of a position of power to make that a derogatory situation. However, we were judges that were judging a competition that had a cash award. And I think that gave us a place of power. And it would have been better if we would have had context-specific information by which to judge that dance, which I think eventually we did. I think another one of the judges spoke up and said, oh, I know how we can judge that. So I'm wondering if you might be able to think of an example where you witnessed some judgments being made on a dance event or a dance culture that might have been coming from one perspective when really the dance event or the dance culture represented another perspective. Have you ever seen that kind of misunderstanding? And have you ever seen it happen where the judging factor was in a position of power and it may have caused some derogatory damage to be done? These are really important things to think about. And especially, hopefully, you're going out into the world and experiencing some dance cultures. So just keep aware of that as you go. See, is your unconscious bias coming from a systemic place of power? And if so, try and name it and make sure that you are not causing damage with it. Try. All we can do is try. The more we can talk through these things in a safe place with each other, the better chance we have of causing less damage than maybe we did the day before, and maybe creating more of an equitable interaction out in the world, especially when it comes to dance and dance events. Okay, everybody, look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.